Autolite and its 98,000 dealers bring you Mr. John Lund in tonight's presentation of
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite presents a story from your morning newspaper. The dramatic expose of narcotics peddling among teenagers, as reported in Melody in Dreams. Our star, Mr. John Lund.
Well, Harlow, 1952 was a pretty good year.
Pretty Good? Why, Hap, they just don't come any better than complete electrical systems designed and built by Autolite for manufacturers of many leading makes of our finest cars, trucks, and tractors. All units, including the generator, starting motor, distributor, and coil, spark plugs, and batteries, are engineered to give the finest performance money can buy.
My car's Autolite equipped, Harlow.
Millions are, Hap, because Autolite electrical systems have been used as original equipment ever since 1911, when Autolite developed the first 6-volt 2-unit electrical system for the industry. That means Autolite electrical systems have been starting, lighting, and providing electrical energy for car owners for 41 years.
That is a record, Harlow.
Yes, so friends insist on Autolite original service parts for your Autolite-equipped car, because only Autolite original service parts are related by Autolite engineering design to fit and work as a team with your car's electrical system. You'll find it pays because, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite presents transcribed Melody in Dreams, starring Mr. John Lund, a dramatic report based on fact, hoping once again to keep you in suspense.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Where's Shank?
He's in the other office on the telephone.
Thanks.
Right, Mr. Graff. Yes, sir. I have the address. We'll try to get out there as soon as we can. Keep the girl there. Yes, sir. Oh, hi, Chris.
What was it, Luke?
Might be the lead.
Fat chance.
There's a guy named Graff, Walter Graff. He lives out on South Tiber. We found a cache of marijuana cigarettes hidden in an old coffee can in his daughter's bedroom.
How old is the girl?
All of 16. She nearly went hysterical when the old man confronted her with a can of the cigarettes.
Yeah, they all do.
This kid's throwing convulsions. The old man must be a funny character. Can you imagine? Made a citizen's arrest of his own daughter.
For almost 6 months, the Narcotics Division had been trying to find the leak. The hole through which an estimated $70,000 worth of drugs was being passed to high school kids monthly, in the forms of marijuana, opium, and heroin. Regular stakeouts, raids, and arrests had been made. The number of teenage addicts arrested was a staggering, frightening total. Arrests made yielded the addicts, but they didn't yield the source of supply. In the meantime, public sentiment and high official pressure, abetted by the newspaper headlines, was growing, while police department investigation was groping. Each and every possible lead obtained had to be followed up. In the case of Walter Graff, who had made a citizen's arrest of his 16-year-old daughter after discovering marijuana cigarettes hidden in a coffee can in her bedroom, another lead was about to be followed up.
This is the address, Chris.
Yeah.
Nice old house.
Ring the bell.
Sure. Well, they don't build them like this anymore.
Maybe they don't take the time.
Agnes goes for this kind of architect.
Yes?
Police. Mr. Graff?
Oh, yes. Come in. I'm Mr. Graff.
Thanks.
Here, let's go into the living room. Please be seated. You'll have to excuse the appearance of the house, gentlemen. Ever since Mrs. Graff passed away, I haven't taken much interest in such things as cleanliness. I know it's wrong.
We understand.
I presume you're here in response to my telephone call?
Yes, sir. I'm Lieutenant Royals. This is Detective Sergeant Shank, Narcotics Detail.
Yes. I'm quite upset, as you can see. The shock...
You're only one parent among many, Mr. Graff.
Oh, I know. I read the newspapers, too. They're full of it. Every day you read about the horrible...
When did you discover the coffee can with the cigarettes, Mr. Graff?
This morning. Early this morning. You see, I didn't go to work today. I wasn't feeling very good, so I stayed home. It's the first time I've ever been absent.
Why did you wait until this evening to report the discovery?
Why did I wait until this evening?
Yeah.
Well, Because I couldn't believe it. I simply couldn't believe it. Don't you understand? Joan is my child. How is a father supposed to believe such a terrible thing of his child?
We understand.
I had to give Joni a chance to deny it, Lieutenant. I had to give her a chance to yell to her papa that she knew nothing about the coffee can and its sinful contents.
Did she deny knowing about the can?
Deny it? She didn't even try to defend herself. She admitted the guilt. But what hurt most of all was her arrogance. What are you going to do about it, she said to me. And I did the only thing I thought was right to do. I called the police.
I'm sorry, Mr. Graff.
Oh, don't be sorry, Lieutenant Royals. It's a very funny story, and the neighbors will thoroughly enjoy it. Ring around the rosy, old man Graff arrested his daughter. She's a dope fiend, pocket full of posies.
What made you suspect the cigarettes contained marijuana, Mr. Graff?
Suspect? How do I know? Well, lots of things. Joan's moods, strange moods. Moods which I can't describe to you because I don't know how. Her friends.
Friends?
One in particular. Mickey Malone. No good, Lieutenant.
I see. Where is the can with the cigarettes, Mr. Graff?
One moment. Here, Lieutenant Boyle. Here. The poison. Take it. Burn it. Destroy it.
The time was 7:30 when Joan Graff was booked in at police headquarters on a charge of illegal possession of narcotics. The file sheet also listed the name of the arresting citizen, Walter Graff, the girl's own father. Joan was a plain-featured girl, bleached blonde hair, fair skin, narrow hazel eyes, and a slim, slight frame. After Detective Sergeant Shank had finished typing the police report, we took the girl back to interrogation for further questioning. Go ahead, Joan. Sit down.
Thank you.
Tell me, Joan, how old are you?
16?
Do you know why you're here?
Yes, my father arrested me. That's why I'm here.
You've broken a law, Joan. A very serious law.
Does everyone get a sermon?
This is no sermon. You've been charged with illegal possession of narcotics. That's a very serious charge.
I know. I also know I'm a minor.
Yes, you are. In which case, you'll be turned over to the juvenile authorities.
What'll they do to me?
They can do a lot. They have the authority to take you out of school, away from your friends, give you the treatment you need. They can also send you to a detention home if necessary.
What kind of meals do they serve?
They don't serve cigarettes like these in detention homes. Where'd you get them?
Nowhere.
They didn't just happen out of thin air. Where'd you get them?
I don't know where I got them.
Look, Joan, you've broken a law. You've done something very wrong. But it's not entirely your fault. You're not the real enemy. The real enemy is the person who sold you these cigarettes. And that's the enemy we want. Who was it?
Please, I don't remember where I got them.
Are you trying to shield somebody, Joan? Is that it?
No, it's nobody. I don't know.
All right, Joan. All right. You don't have to tell us. I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. That'd be wrong. But there's something I want to explain to you. And I want you to try to understand it. It's about your father and what he did.
My father.
When he arrested you, he did the only thing he thought was right.
I'm his daughter. His own flesh and blood.
Yes, his own flesh and blood. That's right. Right. And don't you realize what it must have done to him inside?
I don't want to talk about him. Please.
I've got 2 children of my own, Joan. 2 small boys.
Please.
If they were older and either one of them had done something like this, I swear to you I'd do the same thing that your father did. Okay, Lou. That's all for now. Let's go.
Lieutenant.
Yes?
Lieutenant, I'll tell you. I'll tell you where I got the cigarettes.
All right, tell me.
From Nicky. Nicky Malone. My boyfriend from high school.
Do you know where Nicky gets them?
There's a coffee shop somewhere near our school. That's how Nicky gets the cigarettes, I think.
Haven't you ever been to this coffee shop with Nicky?
No. I don't even know where it is.
I see.
Will I put out a call on the Malone kid?
No, I don't think that's necessary. We'll go out to the house and talk to him.
Lieutenant,
Yes, Joan?
I understand.
Understand what?
My father. His hurt inside. I have that same hurt.
Joan Graff volunteered the address of her high school boyfriend, Nicky Malone. Detective Sergeant Shank made arrangements for the girl to be turned over to the juvenile authorities pending further investigation, and then we went out to question Nicky Malone. The address the girl had given us turned out to be located in a rundown section of the city. 763 was a white single-frame house badly in need of repairs. The shades were drawn, but a dim light inside indicated someone was at home. Want to knock?
Sure. Yes?
Does Nicky Malone live here?
Who wants to know?
Police officers. I'm Lieutenant Royals, Sergeant Shank.
Oh? What's the boy done?
We'd like to ask him some questions. He at home?
Yes. He's getting ready to go out. Come in, officers. What is it you wanted Nicholas for?
We'd like to talk to him.
Sure. How about a drink?
No, thanks.
You?
No.
Mind?
You any relation to the boy?
Relation? Sure. I'm his Uncle Fred. Nicky. Nicky!
Yeah? What do you want? What's the matter?
He's a policeman, Nicky. They want to talk to you. Right?
That's right.
Policeman. What do you want to talk to me about?
It's about your sideline at high school.
Beats me. What kind of a sideline you guys talking about?
Narcotics?
You guys must be crazy.
You know what we're talking about.
I do.
Nicholas, maybe
Listen to these guys, Unc.
Shake him down, Lou.
Hey, what is this?
Routine, Nicky.
Come on, empty your pockets.
What?
I said empty your pockets.
Oh, for the...
Come on.
Oh. There. That's what I got in my pockets. A jackknife, a handkerchief, some change, and a billfold. Go on, bite the quarter. Maybe you'll get a kick.
You're pretty funny, son. Where's your room?
You saw me come out the door.
Want to take a look, Lou?
Yeah.
Don't you think you'd better tell me what this is all about, Lieutenant? I am the boy's guardian.
We suspect your nephew of passing out marijuana cigarettes to students at his high school.
Marijuana cigarettes? There must be some mistake, Lieutenant, not Nicholas.
Of course not me.
That isn't what your girlfriend Joan told us.
I get it now. That kid gets caught with the weed and she tries to pass the buck to me. Why, if I ever get my hands on her...
All right, Nicholas, that's enough.
Anything, Lou?
Clean as a whistle.
Okay, Nicky, where is it?
Where's what?
The cigarettes.
Look, I told you once, I'll tell you again. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have no marijuana cigarettes. You found me clean, didn't you? Make me some trouble.
That isn't what your girlfriend Joan Graff told us.
I don't care what she told you. You got no evidence to arrest me.
All right, Nicky. That's all for now. Come on, Lou. And we were right back where we started. Up against another frightened high school student who refused to divulge the source of his supply of narcotics. We didn't have any physical evidence on Nicky Malone, but we did believe that the young girl had been telling the truth, and therefore decided to place him under surveillance. He was our closest link to the source of the narcotic supply. For 4 days, we followed his every move. At 8:30 every morning, he left the house, walked 6 blocks to his high school, left school at 3:20 and walked 2 blocks to a coffee shop where he had a chocolate milkshake, and then returned home. He didn't leave the house at any time during the evenings. On the 5th day, the boy went to the coffee shop, had his regular milkshake, and then played the jukebox. Once again, when he left the coffee shop, we followed him.
He's heading in the opposite direction, Chris.
Yeah, this may be it, Lou. He may be going to pick up some stuff.
He's turning the corner onto Madison.
Here we go, Lou. Hold your breath.
Yeah. Pretty bright kid, huh, Chris?
Yeah. If we're right about him, we've got nothing but trouble. He's disappeared.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. John Lund in Melody in Dreams, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Any New Year's resolutions, Harlow?
Two mighty important ones to help car owners everywhere, Hap.
Oh, how, Harlow?
Why, by reminding them that their car's electrical system works like a beaver every second their engine runs, and it provides energy for starting, sounding a horn, lights, heater, radio, electric windshield wiper, and cigarette lighter.
Autolite makes complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many leading makes of our finest cars, trucks, and tractors.
Right you are, Hap, and that's why my second resolution is to tell car owners to treat the important electrical system of their car to a periodic checkup for top performance at all times.
Good advice, Harlow.
Right, so friends, have your car's electrical system checked by experts. Your nearest authorized Autolite service station has specialized equipment to service all makes of cars. You can quickly locate him in the classified section of your phone book under Automobile Electrical Service, or call Western Union by number and ask for Operator 25. And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. John Lund in Elliot Lewis's production of Melody in Dreams, a dramatic report well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Right out from under our noses. How's it possible?
Like I said, Chris, bright boy.
Must have known he was being followed.
Oh, of course he did.
Lots of nerve. The law on his tail, and he still does business.
Yeah. Well, he's got to go home sometime.
That's right, Lou. He's got to go home sometime. And that's where he's going to find us. We got back in the police car and drove over to the Malone house, parked across the street and waited. It was beginning to get dark. The shades were still drawn. I wondered if anybody ever bothered to raise them. Time passes slowly when you're waiting.
Cigarette, Chris?
No, my mouth feels like an oven now.
Somebody's home.
Probably his polite uncle. Funny guy.
Wonder what he does for a living.
Oh, I saw a lot of music sheets laying around. Probably in the business.
Hey,
What?
thought I saw something moving in the driveway. Shadow.
Might be the kid. Let's go.
Hey, it is somebody.
Get your flash ready.
Okay, hold it.
Hey,
All right, kid, stand still. Don't move.
what is this, cops again?
Yeah, Nicky, cops again.
I thought I shook you guys once.
Why did you shake us, Nicky?
Because I don't like being followed.
That's your story, son. Where have you been?
I haven't been anywhere.
Where'd you go after you lost us?
I went for a walk in the park.
What did you do? Pick up the stuff?
What stuff?
All right, Lou. I'll hold the light. Shake him.
No. What is this, a habit? I got some rights.
Come
Leave me alone.
on,
Get
come
your...
on. Easy, son, easy. Hey. What's this, Nicky, in your coat pocket?
Nothing. It ain't nothing. Give me that.
Open it up, Lou.
Chris?
That's an awful lot of nothing, Nicky. 6 packs of marijuana cigarettes. We booked the boy down at police headquarters on a charge of illegal possession of narcotics. And then we interrogated him. Although he realized the seriousness of the charges, he still refused to tell us where he'd obtained the cigarettes. His guardian uncle was notified and came down to see the boy. He seemed quite concerned. We listened in on their conversation. The uncle pleaded with the boy to tell us all he knew about the narcotics. But Uncle's pleas went unheard. A few days later, I decided to bring Nicky Malone and Joan Graff together, face to face. I didn't know what I hoped to learn. Maybe nothing. Maybe something in a moment of temper. On the morning of December 21st, the young boy and girl were brought to my office. Sit right over there, Nicky.
Thanks. Well?
Wouldn't you like to say hello to Joan?
Hello, Nicky.
Know any more good stories, policeman?
Nicky, I'm so scared.
Scared of what?
This whole thing, it's so terrible.
She's right, Nicky. Something like this can ruin your whole life. Don't you realize that?
Oh, stop with a sermon, will you?
Your uncle seems like a pretty nice guy, Nicky. How did you turn out to be such a bad apple?
Is that part of your job, policeman? Telling people what they are?
No, it's not, Nicky. I'm sorry I said that. Because basically, I think you're a good boy. I think you're intelligent enough to know what's right and what's wrong. And you know this is wrong. I don't have to reason with you. The thing that really puzzles me is why an intelligent young boy like you refuses to right this wrong. You made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are forgivable, Nicky.
Nicky, the lieutenant is right.
Ah, what do you know anyway, loud mouth? Couldn't keep your mouth shut, could you? You had to tell him.
I hurt my father, Nicky. I hurt him very much. I had to tell the police all I knew.
Big blabbermouth. Well, find yourself another boyfriend, sister.
Nicky.
See if he'll get your stick. Yeah.
Another stick, Nicky?
I mean...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Another stick of this.
Oh, why can't you leave me alone? Give me a trial. Send me up. I don't care what you do.
Trial? Jail? No, son. They're not the answer. Not really. I'm trying to make you understand that you've got a long life ahead of you. It'd be a shame to ruin it now. Our last chance, then. Stake out the coffee shop. For 4 days, Detective Shank and myself kept it under surveillance. The evening of December 29th, I walked into the coffee shop to relieve Detective Shank. It was 10 minutes to 7. Lou?
Hi, Chris.
Don't look so sour. Go home and get some sleep.
You gonna sit it out?
Yeah, a couple hours, maybe.
I'll sit around with you for a while.
How about a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I'm up to here, no thanks.
Anything?
No, nothing. Just stares from the guy who owns this place. He keeps leering. If you want me to stick around, go play a record on the jukebox. Here's a dime.
The jukebox?
Yeah, play something. Let's make it festive around here.
The afternoon Nicky got away from us, he broke his pattern. He did something different. Something he'd never done before.
He played the jukebox.
That's right. He played the jukebox. Billy May, push over here, broken. Oh.
Thanks. Now I'll stay with you for a while. Might even have a cup of coffee.
I was right about Nicky's uncle being in the business.
What?
This is his record. He wrote the tune. He's playing it.
Whoa, what do you know? The guy's a celebrity. So that's what he does.
Lou, the night we picked up the Malone kid, we thought he was coming home with the stuff, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't see. It was too dark. But what if it was the other way around? What if the kid was leaving instead of just arriving?
Yeah.
We've come in here for 4 days straight. That record wasn't on the machine. The day that the kid disappeared, he played the machine. Come on. Let's talk to the guy at the counter. You the owner, mister?
Yeah, I'm the owner.
Police officers.
That's the police? Oh, hey, now.
Don't get excited. Just want to ask you a few questions.
Well, sure, officers, anything.
There's a new record on that machine by a Freddie Malone.
Oh, yeah, him. I know him. Nice guy.
Nice guy?
Yeah, every week he comes in, slips me a 10.
Slips you a 10.
Yeah, put his record on the machine. Says even if it does cost him dough, he wants to push it. It's a nice tune, Melody and Dreams.
Back at headquarters, we learned the whereabouts of Uncle Freddie Malone. He was playing piano in a small nightclub on Halstead. The place was crowded with people when we got there. In a corner off to the right was a platform. And on the platform at the piano sat Freddie Malone.
Think there'll be any trouble, Chris?
I doubt it, Lou. He's not the type. Hello, Mr. Malone.
Hello, police officers. You have a request?
Yeah. Melody and Dreams.
One of my favorites.
That's no surprise.
It was wrong, huh?
Real wrong. A lot of poor innocent kids, Mr. Malone. Real wrong.
Poor innocent kids.
We still don't know how the record figured in.
That was how Nicky notified the other kids he was ready to pass the stuff.
And the night we caught him?
He was leaving the house. He was on his way out to make delivery. Poor kid. Try to protect me. Someday I'll do something for him.
Maybe. Shall we go?
The manager won't like it if I don't stick around. It's going to be a big night. Can't stick around, huh?
Not tonight, Mr. Malone. Let's go.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. John Lunn.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for Autolite, world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. Autolite is proud to serve the greatest names in the industry. They are members of the Autolite family, as well as are the 98,000 Autolite distributors and dealers in the United States and thousands more in Canada and throughout the world. Our family also includes the nearly 30,000 men and women in 28 great Autolite plants from coast to coast and Autolite plants in many foreign countries, as well as the 18,000 people who have invested a portion of their savings in Autolite. Every Autolite product is backed by constant research and precision built to the highest standards of quality and performance. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
In the next 2 weeks, we will attempt to solve one of the most famous of all literary puzzles as we present Charles Dickens' unfinished novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Our star, Mr. Herbert Marshall. And it begins next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music composed by Lucian Morowick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Portions of the program were transcribed. Melody and Dreams was written for Suspense by Richard George Pettacini. In tonight's story, Ann Whitfield was heard as Joan and Sam Edwards as Nicky. Featured in the cast were Shep Menken, Howard McNear, Joseph Kearns, and Junius Matthews.
This is Harlow Wilcox again. When we meet next week, it will also be next year. And so, Autolite and all of us here on Suspense sincerely wish each of you a very happy 1953. Good night. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Now, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, The Fountain Plays, starring Charles Lawton. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, who tonight from Hollywood bring an old friend at these proceedings, Mr. Charles Lawton, as star of an unusual murder study by his distinguished compatriot, Miss Dorothy L. Sayers, called The Fountain Plays. It deals with the fortunes and misfortunes of a middle-class Englishman of the name of Spiller, who lives on a little country estate with a cook and a manservant, and in the garden, yes, a fountain. And so with the performance of Charles Lawton as Mr. Archibald Spiller, We again hope to keep you in suspense.
Now then, Mr. Spiller, what about it?
Oh, I say, look out there, Sam.
Look out for what?
Still as blind as a bat, aren't you, Sam? You really ought to wear glasses, you know.
Don't you try and put me off.
I was only trying to keep you from getting your clothes wet, Sam. You almost walked right into the spray of the fountain.
Well, never you mind what I need glasses, and never mind your blasted fountain neither. I want a straight answer to my question, Mr. Spiller.
I've given you an answer, I've told you.
You've given me nothing but bluff and bluster. Do I get it all, don't I? That's what I want to know, and if I
My
don't...
dear fella, please. My guests are arriving. I'll talk to you tonight.
You better talk straight. It'll be your last chance, my lad.
Hello. Hello there, everybody. Just in time for a little refreshment.
Master said we'd find you here, Daddy. I hope we're not interrupting.
Oh, certainly not, certainly not. You know Mr. Gooch, don't you, my dear?
Yes, of course.
And this is my neighbour, Mrs. Digby, Mr. Gooch.
How do you do, Mr. Gooch?
And Ronald Proudfoot, my daughter's fiancé.
How do you do, sir?
How do you?
Well, I was just showing Mr. Gooch the wonders of my little fountain.
Oh, Daddy, you do make such a fuss over this fountain.
Even so, I always say there's nothing like a bit of ornamental water to set a place off.
Sort of like the Versailles garden, what?
Oh, it's really lovely, Mr. Spiller, and so secluded, with the rhododendrons and the lilac hedge all around.
You like that, eh? You know, I was thinking of cutting out some of these lilacs.
Oh, I wouldn't.
To make a vista, so to speak. You can't even see it from the house with these bushes on all four sides.
Well, now, perhaps that might add something.
But if you like the lilacs, Mrs. Digby, the lilacs shall stay.
Oh, Mr. Spiller, I'm no authority, I'm sure.
Well, if you want an authority, I'd say it's a mess. Plaster, backstop and all, a mess, see?
A mess?
Maybe Mr. Gooch means the way the backstop arches up above the spray. It rather overshadows it.
Well, I have to have that, you know, my dear, because prevailing winds from the south, don't you feel how nice and warm it is tonight? Blow the jet of water right onto the grass. If it weren't for that backstop, we'd have a proper swamp over there. Wasteful, too.
Well, I'm glad to know that.
You always were a fool, Archie. Squandering money on a fountain.
No, indeed. It uses the same water over and over again. Like the one in Trafalgar Square. Most ingenious, really.
Why, isn't that a wonderful idea?
Of course, I have to be careful, even so, to turn it off every night to save leakage and waste and so on. Oh.
Mr. Spiller, sir. Dinner is served.
Oh, thank you, Masters. Well, what do you say, everybody? Ready for a bit of dinner?
I should say so.
Shall we go in, then?
Why, Mr. Spiller, your modest little fountain, when you're past the bushes, all at once you can scarcely hear it.
Yes, it's quite impossible to hear it from the house. Can't hear it at all.
What I says is, you see, you're not
Will that
Napoleon
be all
either.
then, sir?
Yes, thank you, Masters. An excellent dinner. My compliments to the cook.
Yes, sir.
And coffee in the drawing room, Masters.
Very good, sir.
Well, shall we adjourn?
Shall we what?
Oh, go into the drawing room, you know.
Quite a talk, ain't you, Archie? Big change from the old days, adjourn to the drawing room.
What would you think, Mr. Spiller, about a rubber or two of bridge?
It's an excellent suggestion, Mrs. Digby, excellent.
Good thing I don't play, ain't it, Archie? See, I'm counted out before the start.
Oh, Mr. Gooch, I'm so sorry. Do take my place. I'm really very tired.
No, thanks. We don't play bridge where I come from, and neither did Archie. Although I see he picked it up quick enough once he...
Yes. It's never too late to learn, you know.
No, mind you don't play too long. But I want to talk to you before this night's over, my lad.
Yes, of course, Sam. Yes.
I'll be waiting for you up at your precious fountain, absorbing the beauties of your precious moonlight. And I don't want to wait too long, see?
Right you are, old boy.
Yeah. Where's the fellow Masters?
Was there something you wished, sir?
Yes. Give me a handful of those Coronas. Only the best for your old pals, eh, Archie?
Yes, of course.
yes, of course. So, see you later, folks. Maybe.
Well, Mrs. Digby, shall it be you and me against the youngsters?
Daddy.
Yes, dear?
Will you tell me why you put up with that man?
Gooch? Oh, no. He's not a bad sort, really.
He is a bad sort. He's a rude, unpleasant, terrible man.
Well, he's an old friend, you know. Not much a chap can do.
Oh, Daddy, you're so soft-hearted. But if you can't do anything, I can.
No, please, dear. He'll be gone in a day or two.
High time. What does he mean talking to you that way in your own home?
Shall we cut the deal?
Yes. Shall I?
Well, I don't care. You shan't put me off. This is the last time that man's going to come into this house.
I wish it were.
Boorish, nasty. I just can't stand him, Daddy.
Come now, dear. He's not as unpleasant as all that.
What? The only time he'll ever be pleasant is in his grave, that's what.
Oh, dear. What an awful thing to say. What a perfectly dreadful thing to say.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Charles Lawton, whom you have heard in the first act of The Fountain Plays, tonight's tale of Suspense.
I have an interesting idea for you tonight, from the keen and sensible mind of America's famed expert on parties and smart entertaining, Miss Elsa Maxwell. And I quote,
"Serving a nice table wine when friends come to dinner, or with everyday meals, is one of the smartest, most sensible, and truly moderate pleasures of which I know, and one which any family can regularly enjoy, since the cost of delicious Roma Burgundy is very little. Just serve your Roma Burgundy well cooled. Enjoy it with any food. And don't worry about special glasses. Any glasses available are perfectly correct. The goodness of the wine, the added enjoyment of your food, these are the things that count."
Miss Maxwell expresses perfectly what we of Roma believe. In Roma, California Burgundy, in all Roma wines, you enjoy the glorious color, aroma, and flavor of superb sun-ripe grapes. Our noted wineries, located in California's choicest vineyard areas, assure you of flavor and quality which are always good, never varying, always delightful. And so Roma quality is preferred everywhere, and you are able to enjoy these fine Roma wines at modest prices, only pennies a glassful. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. R-O-M-A, Roma wines.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our sound stage Charles Lawton as Mr. Archibald Spiller in The Fountain Plays, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Of course, we have a very pleasant garden, Mrs. Digby, and I don't know anything that's given me such enjoyment as that fountain. Do you know that it uses the same water over and over again? Yes? It shows you, doesn't it, Mrs. Digby? The simpler pleasures are best.
Oh, that's so true. Oh, well, here we are. It's been such a lovely evening, Mr. Spiller.
Oh, yes.
And it was so nice of you to walk me home.
Oh, it's my pleasure, I assure you, Mrs. Digby. You know, I've been thinking, I'm very lucky to have found a neighbor like you at my time of life. I mean...
Maybe it's not luck at all.
It's fate, you mean? Mrs. Digby, may I call you Rosalind?
Oh, of course.
And you call me Archibald? Silly name, only one I've got, though.
Why, I think it's a very nice name.
Do you? Well, you know, I've been thinking... It was true what I said tonight, that the place will be needing a new host as soon.
Oh, with Betty getting married, you mean? Oh, you must be very happy for her.
I am, but what I mean is that, well, we're both alone in the world now.
Yes.
And, Rosalind, there's something I want to talk to you about soon. I can't just now. There are arrangements I have to make, but I want to talk to you very seriously.
Well... I'll always be here, you know. But it's late now.
Yes, it is, yes. Well, good night, Rosalind. It has been a lovely evening. Good night.
Good night, Archibald.
Ah, Masters. Where is everybody?
Mr. Ronald left 5 or 10 minutes ago, sir. Miss Elizabeth has retired.
Oh, well, Is Mr. Gooch still in the garden?
I couldn't say, sir. Shall I go and see?
No, never mind. You can cut along to bed now. I'll lock up.
Very good, sir.
Oh, by the way, is the fountain turned off?
Yes, sir. I turned it off myself at 10:30, seeing that you were engaged, sir.
That's fine. Well, good night, masters.
Good night, sir.
Oh, confound it.
Oh, hello there. I was just coming out to look for you.
Hello.
Have a nice evening?
Nice evening. Not as nice an evening as you had with your obliging little widow,
That's
eh?
enough of that now, Sam.
Oh, it is it? That's enough, is it? That's a good one. Who do you think I am, talking to me like that? One of your ruddy servants? Well, I'm not. I'm the boss here. Get that in your head. I'm the boss, and you know it.
All right, Sam, but let's buzz off to bed now. We'll talk it all over in the morning.
No. We're talking about it right now, Mr. Spiller. I'm short of cash. It's high time you kicked in with some more.
Look here, Sam. I pay you your allowance as we agreed, and you stay here whenever you like, but that is all.
Oh, it is it? Getting pretty high and mighty, aren't you, number 41632?
Sam, quiet, for heaven's sake.
You're in a fine spot to tell me what you're going to do, aren't you? Quiet. The servant's mightier. Quiet, Betty mightier. Oh, Mr. Ronald Flapdoodle, whatever his name is.
Really, Sam, you're quite impossible this evening.
Impossible, eh? Impossible. But I'm not an escaped jailbird, am I? I'm not liable to be all back to work out 10 years hard labour for forgery, am I?
Quiet. Look here, Sam. I'll give you a little extra. This once.
And when I think a man like me was only in for a short stretch anyway and worked it out all good and proper, depended on the charity, mind you, of a pal was rolling in wealth.
I am not rolling in wealth, and you know it. But if you'll promise me faithfully that this is the last time...
Sure, I'll promise. For an old pal, I'll promise anything. Just give me 5,000 down.
5,000?
That's right. I've got a great opportunity. All I need is a little ready cash.
Now, don't you be an idiot, Sam. Where do you think I'm going to lay my hands on that much, just like that? Now, look, I'll give you a check for 500.
Ah, trying to renege on an old pal, eh? I said 5,000 and 5,000 it is, or you'll find yourself back on the rock pile.
I tell you, I haven't got it.
Haven't got it. You've got enough to go buying fancy fountains or playing around with the widow next door.
You leave Mrs. Digby out of this.
I'll leave her out of it, all right. I'll leave the old frump to you.
Sorry I had to do that. I told you that was enough of that, and I meant it. Now pull yourself together and go to bed. I'll talk to you in the morning. Do you hear me? Sam? Sam? Ah, come on, I didn't hit you that hard. Get up on your feet now. Sam? Sam? Oh, I've killed him. What was that? Oh, it's just the old clock. Eh? 11 o'clock. 7 hours. 8 hours, perhaps, until they find him. Of course, he hit his head when he fell, but the police won't care about that, and they'll take fingerprints, and they'll find out I was number 41632. No. What you need is an alibi. If I could confuse him. An alibi. An alibi, that's it. Make it seem he was alive when he was already dead. First you have to fix the time, haven't you? The time. Well, you've got to make it earlier. Say 10:30 while everybody was playing bridge. If he could have died sometime before that, but how do I prove it? What happened at 10:30? What happened at 10:30? What happened at 10:30? Oh, yes. The fountain. Masters and the fountain. That's right, the fountain, yeah. The fountain. Now I know what to do. Go out into the garden. Turn on the fountain. Then go down the garden path and call him by his name. Sam! Sam! Gooch! Gooch! I think that'll do for that. I'll go back to the house. Say I looked for him and I didn't find him, that it was dark, the moon had gone down. Yes, but now, how do I move him? How do I... That's right, the wheelchair. The wheelchair. It used to be Mrs. Spiller's. I remember how she It's not time to think of her now. Better try and lift him into it. Would ever have thought that old Sam was as heavy as this? Now, out of the other door, but quietly this time. Wish the wheelchair wouldn't make so much noise. Down the back path. A careful boy, hold on to yourself. Feel like running. Feel as though every window in the house were filled with faces watching. Well, here we are. I've got to lift him up again. Yeah. Lay him down on the edge of the fountain. Put one hand in the water. Put the bruise on his head, right up against the stone corner of the basin. A bit to the right. That's better. He was half blind anyway, and he fell. And now it's done. What's that? He's alive. Gooch is alive. After all that trouble, after committing practically the perfect crime, and he's alive. It's all right. It's all right. Sam? Sam? Wait a minute. Bring him to life again. More blackmail for the rest of your life. What about Mrs. Digby? Nice, plump, comfortable Mrs. Digby. Rosalind. What about Betty? She at least deserves something. No, it's better than murder. All right, murder it's going to be. It's dead already as far as the rest of the world is concerned. Now, now or never. His face is right by the water's edge. Push him under. Now. Now it's done. Now it's done, Mr. Spiller. I suppose I ought to feel remorse. Why should I feel remorse? Does the mouse feel remorse that the cat's killed? Nah. Does the prisoner feel remorse when he leaves his prison? Nah. It's done and it's well done. There's nothing left but the finishing touches now. Well, take back the wheelchair, let the fountain run another hour, and then to bed. Why should I feel remorse? Nonsense. Congratulations would be more like it. Yes, that's right. Congratulations, old man. Doesn't it turn cold?
Inspector Frampton, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Come in, Inspector. Come in.
I hate to trouble you, Mr. Spiller, but regulations, you know.
Oh, of course, yes.
Everyone here who was present the night of, last night.
Yes, Inspector, there's Mrs. Digby. She's my neighbour, my daughter Elizabeth, and her fiancé, Mr. Ronald Proudfoot, and the servants, of course.
Excellent. Well, now, if you'll all bear with me, I have to ask you a few questions, you know. Now, there was a blow on the head.
Oh?
As I understand it, the deceased was last seen alive at about 8:30, just after dinner. Let me see, you were the last to see him, eh, my man?
Yes, sir. I believe so, sir.
You showed him the way to the fountain in the garden, eh?
At his request, yes, sir. I believe the deceased gentleman's eyesight was rather bad.
Yes, terribly bad, terribly bad.
And that was the last time he was seen alive by any of you, eh?
Yes, that's right, Inspector.
The four of you then played cards, I believe. Until what time?
Until about 10:30.
And no one left the room during those 2 hours? Then, Mr. Spiller, you accompanied Mrs. Digby to her own. That's correct, Mrs. Digby?
Yes, Inspector.
Now, when you returned, you were met in the hall by Masters. What time was that, Masters?
About 10:45, sir.
And Mr. Spiller at that time inquired after Mr. Gooch?
Yes, sir. He asked if I'd seen him, and as I'd not, he suggested I might retire, and that he himself would lock up the house.
The others had left, eh?
Yes, sir. That is to say, Mr. Ronald had left. I heard him drive off in his car, and Miss Elizabeth had retired.
Then you were alone in the downstairs part of the house. Is that so, Mr. Spiller?
Yes.
Will you tell me, please, what you did then?
Well, I'd promised the poor fellow I'd have a talk with him later in the evening, so I went to look for him. I went down to the end of the garden by the fountain.
But you didn't go through the lilac hedge to the fountain?
No, I didn't. It was dark by then. I couldn't see. I called Gooch several times.
Did anyone hear Mr. Spiller call?
I did, sir. I was half asleep, you might say. But I did hear Mr. Spiller call out.
And then what did you do, Mr. Spiller?
I came back into the house, Inspector, and I sat up in the library and read for a while, and about 1 o'clock I went to bed.
Now, this is very important. Who turned off the fountain?
I did, sir.
At what time, Masters?
At 10:30, sir.
You're quite sure of that, eh?
Yes, sir. It's the usual time.
I see. And no one would have turned it on again, of course?
I can't think why, sir.
I see. Well, I think that makes everything very clear, Mr. Spiller. When the body was found, it was still wet from the spray of the fountain. Therefore, death must have occurred some time before the fountain was turned off at 10:30.
Yes.
And as all of you here were occupied up until then, from the time the deceased was last seen alive...
Oh, of course, it is an accident. I said it was from the beginning.
Well, it might have been either, you know. There had been a blow and there was water in the lungs, but the man apparently fell, missed his footing due to his poor eyesight and struck his head, falling into the water from which he was unable to rescue himself.
Well, it does seem the obvious conclusion, doesn't it? My. Poor fellow, dear me.
Well, thanks, everyone. I don't think we'd have to trouble you again, Mr. Spiller.
I hope not. Thank you, Inspector.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad. I was afraid for a while.
Nothing to be afraid of, dear, you know. Poor old Gooch just lost his footing and fell, that's all.
I know. I was afraid of him.
Afraid of him?
I know it was silly, but he was so strange. I thought he had some sort of hold over you.
Nonsense, darling. He's just an old friend, and I'm a sentimental old fool, and...
You're an old dear. But I got to run now.
Off with Ronald?
Yes. Daddy, are you going to be awfully lonely when I've gone?
You know I'll miss you.
Maybe Mrs. Digby?
Now, my girl.
She's such a darling, Daddy.
She is rather nice, isn't she? In fact, I thought I might pop over to see her this afternoon, as long as you're going to be out.
Daddy, I knew it. I won't keep you another second. Ask her over to dinner.
Perhaps I shall. You be on time, though.
I will. Goodbye, Daddy.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oh, Masters, yes?
If it's convenient to you, sir, I should like to have my bedroom changed. I should like to sleep indoors, in the main house.
Oh, why is that, Masters?
I'm a very light sleeper, sir, and noises keep me awake.
Noises, Masters?
The weather vane, sir, above the garage.
Oh.
When the wind changes, it creaks.
Well, a little oil, perhaps.
I hardly think that would do, sir, because when the wind changes, there are other noises.
Oh.
They can be most disturbing, sir.
What other noises, Masters?
The fountain, sir.
The fountain?
Yes, sir. Ordinarily, I'm quite unable to hear it, any more than you can in the main house, sir. But when the wind is from the east, the plaster backstop acts quite like a sounding board in the direction of my room, sir. In fact, I can not only hear the fountain itself, but I can hear even the faintest noises in the grove around it, quite clearly.
Oh, I see, yes.
Quite so.
I see.
Yes. For instance, on the middle of the night, Mr. Gooch sustained his unfortunate accident. I noticed the wind changed a little after 11, because it got very cold. The weather vane wakened me, and then I heard the fountain. I seemed to hear other noises too, if I may say so.
You heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I might add that after noting the police inspector's observations, I took the precaution of pressing your dinner jacket. The sleeves seem quite wet, sir.
Yes.
I think, sir, all things taken into consideration, you might find it worth your while to retain me permanently in your service.
Oh, yes, of course. I wouldn't dream of ever wanting to replace you, Masters.
At, shall we say, just double my present wage? For the present.
Well, yes. Yes.
I'm very much obliged to you, sir. Is there anything else, sir?
No, nothing else. I'm going to sit here by the fountain. Very ingenious, the fountain. Most ingenious, my fountain. Costs a little to run because it uses the same water over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again.
And so closes The Fountain Plays, starring Charles Lawton, tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear.
The other day, Elsa Maxwell told us about a friend who had lived many years in wine-loving countries around the world.
I gave him some of our delicious Roma, California Burgundy at dinner, and he confessed to me that he thought it every bit as enjoyable as any he had ever had. So I say, you people who do not regularly serve Roma wine are missing one of the most delightful treats daily living can offer. It's so good, so smart, yet so very simple.
Take Miss Maxwell's advice. Enjoy Roma wine regularly. It's always good, unvaryingly fine in flavor and quality, and only pennies a glass. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines.
Next Thursday, same time, we will have the pleasure of bringing to you Mr. Cary Grant. Make a note now for next Thursday so you won't miss Cary Grant's performance in Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Our government has asked us to say emphatically to the women of our audience that 10,000 more registered nurses are needed in the United States Army Nurse Corps immediately. Registered nurses, those about to graduate and who qualify as senior members of the United States Cadet Nurse Corps up to 45 years of age, are vitally needed. Write to the Surgeon General, United States Army, Washington, D.C., or call at your nearest Red Cross chapter. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Autolite and its 98,000 dealers bring you Mr. Fred McMurray in tonight's presentation of Suspense.
Tonight, Autolite presents the story about a man who dreamed of someday having all the money he would ever need, and one day found a way to make his dream come true. The Great Train Robbery. Our star, Mr. Fred McMurray.
Well, Harlow, the team is all set for the season.
Always have that great Autolite electrical system in your car is designed as a team and works as a team. That's because every unit, like the coil, distributor, spark plugs, battery, generator, and starting motor, are all related by Autolite engineering design and manufacturing skill to give you the smoothest performance money can buy.
Harlow, I mean our ball team.
And the electrical system really has to be on the ball. It goes into action the instant you press the starter, and it continues every second the engine runs. And it works every time you blow the horn or turn on lights, radio heater, or electric windshield wiper.
Harlow, I know it's important.
It sure is, Hap, and that's why it pays to treat the electrical system of your car to a periodic checkup. See your car dealer or your authorized Autolite service station. You can quickly locate your nearest authorized Autolite service station in the classified section of your phone book under Automobile Electrical Service. Or call Western Union by number and ask for Operator 25. And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite presents transcribed The Great Train Robbery, starring Mr. Fred McMurray, hoping once again to keep you in suspense.
My name is Walter Beaumont. I'm 42 years old. I have no prominent marks or features that would distinguish me from any other plain, ordinary citizen. I live with my wife, Bess, in Oakland. If you saw me walking down the street, you wouldn't give me a second glance. The details of my appearance are very important. You see, they're what convinced me that I could execute a great train robbery. Bess and I have been married for 16 long and uneventful years. The year before we were married, I went to work for a toy manufacturing firm. I've been down there ever since and am now making $62 a week. 16 years ago, I had a lot of dreams and some ambition. But the necessities and responsibilities of our everyday living have cost me most of those dreams and what little ambition I had.
Walter, did you remember to pay the rent?
Yes, Bess.
Installment on the washing machine?
Uh-huh.
What about the payment on the car and the box spring and mattress?
Those two, Bess.
Oh, wished we had a little money left over. At least enough to buy you a new white shirt. I've already turned the collars on the only 3 you own. Well, maybe we can get you one next month, if we're lucky.
If we're lucky. For 16 years, it's been the same thing, over and over again. A new white shirt if we're lucky. A new pair of hose if we're lucky. The same thing, it never changes. Each night at 5:30, I drive up and park in front of a tarnished white stucco house where we've lived for the last 8 years, and I know that nothing has changed. But tonight when I got home, there was a change. A happy change. Some relief. A new face. The face of a visiting long-lost relative. Cousin Eugene.
Yes, sirree, Cousin Bess. That's just about the best meal I've had in a long, long time.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Eugene.
One of these days we'll have you over for a real feast, Eugene.
As soon as Walter's ship comes in.
Oh, I'm a plain man. The simple things in life are good enough for me.
Not for Walter. He's got ideas high and mighty.
No, not anymore.
He's got a dream world all his own.
Well, Cousin Bess, we all do a little dreaming now and then. Cigar, Cousin Walter?
Oh, yes, thanks. Thanks, Eugene.
Here's a light.
That tastes good.
Yeah? There's nothing like a cigar after dinner, say I. It's the finishing touch.
Do you have any definite plans for the future, Eugene?
Well, Walter, I think I'm just about ready to settle down.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I'd like to buy me a farm somewheres and maybe raise some chickens. Always did like chickens.
You know, I think I would have done something like that one day if...
Go ahead, Walter. Say it. If you'd ever had the money.
Well, that's my problem, folks. Money. You gotta have money to buy a farm, and right now I don't have any.
Well, that's a shame.
Say, speaking of money, you ever been up to Reno, Nevada, Walter?
No, I've never been there.
We don't get to go to too many places, Eugene. Seems like we always have something else more important to do with Walter's vacation money.
Well, you've never seen so much money in all your life as there is in Reno.
I'll bet it's an exciting town, all right?
Oh, it is. Just about one of the most exciting towns I've ever been in. Yes, sirree. Lots of excitement. Lots of money.
I guess our type of people would never get up to a city like Reno.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Cousin Walter. They get all types of people up in a city like Reno, all types. You see, people figure there's money to be had there, and money attracts all kinds of people.
I often wondered what Walter'd do if he had a lot of money.
He'd be an interesting man to watch.
Him and all his dreams.
Yeah, they have all types up there. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief.
What did you say, Eugene?
I said rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I thought you said. And then Cousin Eugene gave me one of those long, lingering, meaningful looks. Then he leaned back in his chair, smiled, inhaled deeply on his cigar, blew the smoke out in a thin stream and watched it as it fanned up toward the ceiling. Eugene had made some kind of a decision, and it concerned me. It concerned me very much. The following morning, about 11:30, Eugene called me at the office. He told me he wanted to see me on my lunch hour. He said he had something very important that he wanted to talk over with me, and could I meet him? I met him at 5 minutes after 12 in front of the ferry terminal. It's not too long a ferry boat ride over to Richmond, and I figured I could be back to work on time. I'll just eat my lunch while you go ahead and talk, Eugene. Is that all right?
Oh, sure. Sure, go right ahead, Cousin Walter. Best fix your lunch every day?
Oh, yeah, every day, as far back as I can remember. You'd be surprised how much money it saves.
Walter, what would you do if I gave you one half of, say, $25,000?
Excuse me, for a minute I thought you said $25,000.
I did.
What are you talking about, Eugene?
Well, you're a dreamer, so am I. There's only one way to make our dreams come true. We have to buy them, Cousin Walter, with money. That's why I've picked you.
Picked me?
Last night at the dinner table, I said there was a lot of money in Reno, Nevada.
That's right, you did.
Now, some of this money stays in Reno, and some of it goes elsewhere. Do you follow me?
No, not quite.
Well, some of it goes to banks, like banks here in Oakland and San Francisco.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Now, how does it get to these banks? Well, some of it they drive, some of it they fly, and some of it they load on the mail car of a train. You follow me?
Go ahead, Eugene. Go ahead.
The train they loaded on leaves the city of Reno every Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. It arrives in San Francisco at 4:30 in the afternoon. Do you follow me now?
Yes.
After the train leaves Reno, it passes through a place called Soda Springs at 10 minutes to 1. Then there follows a stretch of about 20 minutes before it passes a place called Dutch Flat, a stretch of nothing but lonely, dry desert.
Go on, Eugene.
And
Go on.
if one gentleman was to get on the train in Reno and another gentleman was to drive a car to a deserted junction in between Soda Springs and Dutch Flat...
The train could be stopped, the money taken off, and the gentlemen well on their way before the authorities could be warned.
Why, Cousin Walter, do you realize what you've just suggested?
Yes, Eugene, I've just suggested that we rob a train. The ferry boat pulled into the Richmond landing and Eugene got off. As he stepped down the gangplank, he turned around, smiled, and waved at me and disappeared into the crowd. The following day at work, I had a hard time trying to concentrate on a new shipment of toy atomic tanks we'd gotten in. And right after lunch, the phone on my desk began to ring. I let it ring a couple of times. I was almost afraid to pick it up. Afraid that it might not be Eugene. Hello?
Hello, Cousin Walter?
Yes.
Done much thinking about that matter we discussed?
Yes, I have. But, Eugene, I was thinking, how can just the two of us...
Oh, it's very simple. I've worked for weeks on this plan. You must have complete faith in me.
Oh, I do, Eugene, I do. But what about Bess? How will I explain it to her?
Oh, now you just leave that to me.
Yes, but eventually I'm going to...
Eventually you can tell her. And, Cousin Walter...
Yes?
What's more, I know she'll understand.
So it begins. It's the kind of a thrill that comes once in a lifetime. When I was just a small boy, I had play-acted it out many times, but now it was a reality. I was going to rob a train of an estimated $25,000. We decided on a date. The robbery would take place 2 weeks from the following Thursday. That would give us ample time to prepare everything. And every day on my lunch hour, we would go over our plans, step by step.
Now, the baggage car is in between the regular car and the mail car. There are 2 guards in the mail car, 1 man in the baggage car. Now, once we get past the man in the baggage car, our problem is solved. But timing is the most important thing, Cousin Walter.
Absolutely. I realize that, Eugene. It must be timed to the split second.
As you see, it takes 10 minutes to get to the junction where the man in the automobile should be waiting.
10 minutes, right.
The emergency cord should be pulled about 30 seconds before the junction is reached. No sense to upset the passenger. Now, what about your job, Cousin Walter? Will they let you take a week off?
Oh, I'm sure they will. Sure, they'll let me off. But I'm still worried about Bess, Eugene.
Oh, now don't you worry about her. I'll talk to Bess. You just leave it to me. I'll talk to her.
And he did. He wove Bess around his finger as if she'd been putty. By the time he was through with her, she was begging me to take a week off and go somewhere. We'll find the money to pay for the trip somewhere, she said. But when Eugene suggested he'd finance the trip, that was the clincher. He told Bess he was going to take me up to the Hillary Lodge at Lake Tahoe for some fishing. Only he didn't finance the trip, I did. With the $178 I drew out of our savings account at the bank. We needed money for our hotel room in Reno, the train ticket we had to buy, and for the gun we needed. The rest of the week went fast. And then it was Friday night, and we were ready to leave. Eugene was waiting out in my car while I was finishing packing.
Oh, Walter.
Now, look, Bess, it's only for a week.
I know, but... Well, here, Walter. Here are your other 2 shirts. You want to look nice and neat. Here, put them in the suitcase.
Fine. There. Well, I guess I'm all set. I better hurry.
Walter, you will take care of yourself.
Oh, of course I will, Bess. Now, don't you worry. I'll be all right. Well, all set, Eugene.
Oh, good.
Oh, Eugene.
Yes, Cousin Bess?
You take care of my Walter. Where'd you say you were staying?
The Hillary Lodge. It's near the lake.
Oh. Oh, Walter.
Now, look, Bess. If I don't write, please don't get worried. Promise me?
Yes, I promise.
Well, goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Walter. Jean, take care and have a good time.
Bye.
Well, we're on our way, Eugene.
Yep.
You know, the next time I drive down this street, I'll be a rich man.
Yep.
People like Bess are wrong, Eugene.
Wrong?
Yeah. Who says dreams don't come true?
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Fred McMurray in The Great Train Robbery. Tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Hap, talking about the first 2-unit 6-volt automotive electrical system used as original equipment.
Talking about what?
Why, about the forerunner of today's modern and precision-made automotive electrical system.
Oh.
Why, everyone knows Autolite engineers developed it 42 years ago.
Well, let's talk about baseball, Harlow. The season's underway.
Just like players on a winning ball team, every unit of the Autolite electrical system has to work with every other unit of the system to give you the smooth, economical performance you just normally expect from a car. That goes for the coil, distributor, starting motor, generator, battery, spark plugs, voltage regulator, and their thousands of component parts.
You're talking about teamwork, eh, Harlow?
I sure am, Hap, because every unit of the Autolite electrical system is related by Autolite engineering design and manufacturing skill to give you the smoothest performance money can buy. So when your Autolite-equipped car needs replacements, insist on the best Autolite original service parts. And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Fred McMurray in Elliot Lewis's production of The Great Train Robbery, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Cousin Eugene and I arrived in Reno, Nevada late Friday night. When we got to Reno, we registered in one of the nicer hotels and stayed there for most of the following 3 days, just going out for our meals. On Monday, we left Reno for a short while and drove to the junction about 13 miles from Soda Springs. Eugene pointed out all the landmarks. This was where the train was to be stopped by pulling the emergency cord. Then on Tuesday, we went down to the train station and bought a ticket for the train leaving Thursday morning. On the way back to our hotel, we stopped in at one of the gambling casinos on the main street, and Eugene started putting nickels in the slot machine. Hey, Eugene, I surely hope you don't throw away your share of the money on things like this.
No need to worry about that, Cousin Walter. I'm for chickens. Well, day after tomorrow is the day.
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
How do you feel, Cousin Walter?
Well, excited. I don't know how to thank you, Eugene.
Oh, now there's no need for that.
And you're to be commended, too. Your plan is foolproof. Of course, I've never handled a gun before, but don't worry about that.
Did you say gun, Cousin Walter?
Well, yes.
Oh, I'm afraid you won't be handling the gun. I will.
Well, you'll be driving the car. You won't have need for a gun, Eugene.
But the positions are just reversed. I'll be on the train and you'll be in the car.
Me in the car?
I'm sorry, Cousin.
Wait a minute. Eugene, you've missed the most important part of our plan.
Huh?
This could very well cause it to fail.
Well, what are you talking about?
Identification. Our descriptions. Eugene, look at me.
What?
Look at me. All right, now describe me.
Well,
Go ahead, describe me. Look at me and describe me.
Well?
Go ahead.
Well, you've got sandy hair.
That's right. So have 2 million other men. Go ahead.
And?
Well,
you're just sort of plain looking.
Exactly, Eugene. Exactly. Plain looking. Now, don't you see? When the guards on the train try to describe me to the authorities, they'll have a very difficult time. I certainly have no prominent marks or features to single me out from any other plain, sandy-haired man of 42 years, have I?
You know, Cousin Walter, I believe you've brought up a very important point.
Thank you, Eugene. So, I'll handle the gun and you'll drive the car.
Well, you don't think for 1 minute
that you're a coward? No, of course not. Wait a minute, Eugene. Let me pull the lever this time.
All right. do you know about that?
You see, Cousin Eugene? We hit the jackpot. Our luck's already begun. We had dinner before we went back to the hotel. When we got back, Cousin Eugene drew out a diagram and we went over the plans again. All I was to take from the mail car was one money bag. Eugene figured that each bag ought to contain about $25,000. And with one half of that, he figured he could start a pretty good-sized chicken farm. It was close to 9 o'clock when Eugene shook me awake. This was the day. My heart was already starting to beat faster. I took a shower and shaved and got dressed. I put on my last clean white shirt. At breakfast, we went over our plan for the final time. Then we checked out of our hotel, put the bags in the car, and drove down to the station.
Don't forget to put the money in your suitcase, Cousin Walter.
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Don't fire the gun, whatever you do. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yes, I understand.
Good. Now, remember, you've only got 10 minutes to get back to the mail car and get the money. 10 minutes, that isn't very long. Be sure and keep your eye on your watch.
I will. Keep my eye on my watch.
Good.
Well,
it's time.
Yes, it's time.
Yes.
I'd better get on.
Good luck, Cousin Walter.
Thank you, Eugene. Thank you. This was it. I found my seat and sat down. I was lucky. The seat was in the first car after the baggage car. I wouldn't have far to go. I could feel the perspiration running down my back. I was ruining my last clean white shirt. The 50 minutes before we got to Soda Springs seemed like 50 hours. Then we reached Soda Springs and the train slowed down. There were no passengers at the station, so the train didn't stop. It just slowed down. And then we were on our way again. My 10 minutes had begun. I made my way up to the baggage car, carrying a suitcase. The baggage man was reading a newspaper.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I'd like to check this suitcase.
Ah, forgot to at the station, huh? All right, hand it over here. I'll give you a baggage check.
Thank you.
It feels empty. You sure you wanted a check?
I'd appreciate it if you'd put your hands up.
What is this?
In simple language, a train robbery. Now, let's just start walking that way.
That's the mail car, mister.
I know.
Hey, now look.
Now, just do as I tell you, and no one will get hurt. Walk in front of me. Now, knock and yell for the guards to open the door to the mail car.
They won't open it for me.
Oh, yes, I think they will. Now, knock.
Okay, mister. It's your funeral. Hey, Red, open up. It's Harold.
What do you want, Harold?
Pardon me, but would you put up your hands?
What are you talking about?
You'll force me to shoot this man. I wouldn't want to do that.
What is this?
A train robbery. Now, I'd appreciate it very much if you gentlemen would back up against that wall. That's it. Thank you. I'll just remove these guns from your holsters. I dislike bloodshed. And I'm afraid you gentlemen might be tempted. There we are. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. Here they are.
You're making a big mistake, mister.
You sound just like my wife. Now, let's see. Cousin said take just one bag. Now, there's so many. I think I'll take two. One apiece. I might as well. 1, 2.
How do you expect to get off the train, mister?
The emergency cord will take care of that. Now, I have one more favor to ask of you, sir. Kindly open this side door of the car.
He's going to jump. He's crazy.
No, not just yet. We have about 30 seconds to go. Now, the door, please. Open it. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now! All right, now remain standing in that corner, both of you.
got it on the floor now, Cousin Walter.
Well, that's good enough. Couldn't possibly read our license numbers from this distance.
Doesn't matter, I've got them covered up. Well, how'd it go?
Ah, perfect, Eugene, perfect. I will admit I had a few bad moments, I guess, but otherwise it was perfect. Look under these dirty shirts.
What? Well, you took 2 bags. But I told you only to take 1.
Yeah, I know, but I figured it'd be easier dividing it with 2 bags. We didn't even bother to stop for any sort of refreshments. We drove straight through to Sacramento. When we got there, Eugene thought we ought to separate, and we did. I hated to see Eugene go. I'd grown very fond of him in the short time we'd been in business together. But it was a separation that you might call a necessity. When I got back to Oakland, it was almost 4:30. A good time, I thought to myself. I'll have the whole weekend to rest up before I have to go back to work. The house looked the same as I drove up. Maybe now I'll have it painted, I thought to myself. There was a car parked in front of the house. It was probably another salesman. I took the suitcase with my share of the money in it from the back seat and walked up to the front door. I had a wonderful feeling inside.
Why, Walter! Walter, dear!
Hello, Bess.
Oh, Walter, where have you been?
Where have I been? Why, Bess, you know very well
You
where
look a mess, Walter, but I'm so glad to see you, dear.
Bess, what's wrong?
Oh, here, dear. Come on into the living room and sit down.
Bess, I don't understand why you're acting so hysterical. I don't.
Here, Walter, put down your suitcase.
Well, Bess, who are these?
Oh, these gentlemen are from the police station, Walter.
Beaumont?
The police station? Oh. Look, Bess, I think I'll go upstairs and get cleaned up a bit.
Oh, there's plenty of time for that later.
Well, Bess,
Now, you just tell me where you've been.
Yes, your wife has been worried about you.
Oh, well, look, Bess, I couldn't...
Yesterday I read in the paper where 2 men had been drowned at Lake Tahoe. They didn't know who they were. When I tried calling the Hillary Lodge, they told me you and Eugene weren't even registered there.
Oh, I see.
And I just got worried sick. So I called the police station. Oh, Walter, put down that suitcase and tell us what happened.
Well, later, Bess, later.
Oh, look at you, Walter. Your clothes all wrinkled, dirty shirt. Oh, you look a mess.
Well, Bess, I'm sorry you're worried about me like you did.
Well, I'm glad you're home. You won't be getting out of my sight again for a long time, I tell you that.
Mrs. Beaumont, we're very happy that your husband arrived home safely.
Oh, yes, I am too, officer. But look at the condition he's arrived in. Oh, I'll bet he doesn't even have a clean shirt for work Monday morning. Here, Walter, give me that suitcase.
No, wait, Bess.
Give it to me. I'll just get your dirty shirts out of this suitcase and get them in the washer.
Well, I guess you won't be needing us anymore, Miss Beaumont.
Bess, please. Please, Bess, don't open the suitcase. Bess, please.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Fred McMurray.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for Autolite, world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. Autolite is proud to serve the greatest names in the industry. They are members of the Autolite family, as well as are the 98,000 Autolite distributors and dealers in the United States and thousands more in Canada and throughout the world. Our family also includes the nearly 30,000 men and women in 28 great Autolite plants from coast to coast and Autolite plants in many foreign countries, as well as the 18,000 people who have invested a portion of their savings in Autolite. Every Autolite product is backed by constant research and precision built to the highest standards of quality and performance. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week, the story about a man who committed a murder and got away with it for quite a while. The story is called Public Defender. Our star, Mr. Robert Ryan. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced by Elliot Lewis and was directed tonight by Norman MacDonald. Music was composed by Lucian Morwick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Portions of the program were transcribed. The Great Train Robbery was written for Suspense by Richard George Pedicini. In tonight's story, Joseph Kearns was heard as Eugene. Featured in the cast were Paula Winslow, Jerry Hausner, and Hy Aberback.
Fred McMurray may soon be seen in the Republic picture Fair Wind to Java.
And remember next week, Mr. Robert Ryan in Public Defender.
You
can buy Autolite electrical parts, Autolite Stay-Full batteries, and Autolite resistor or standard type spark plugs at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
We thank the readers of Radio and TV Mirror magazine for again voting Suspense their favorite radio mystery program. You may read about the award in Radio and TV Mirror, now on the newsstand. This is the CBS Radio Network. Now, Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations present
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you Mickey Rooney in The Lie, a suspense play produced and directed by Anton M. Leader.
Friends, get in step. Get a rep for pep. Get Autolite resistor spark plugs, and do it now. Replace those narrow gap spark plugs with wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. Your engine will idle smoother, give you better performance on leaner gas mixtures, actually save gas. That's right, actually save gas. Because those wide gap Autolite resistor spark plugs give you better performance on leaner gas mixtures. Autolite regular type spark plugs have long been standard factory equipment on many leading makes of cars and trucks. And now 6 of these leading makes of cars and trucks have switched to new Autolite resistor-type spark plugs for factory installation on their new 1949 models. The new Autolite resistor spark plugs are the spark plugs of today and the future. Remember, you're right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite presents Mickey Rooney in a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You got the gate. Oh, shut up! I've been kicked out of better colleges.
Son, why don't you leave that bottle alone? I know it's none of my business.
Are you my father?
Oh, of course not. I'm only trying
Well, then don't call me son. And you're right. It's none of your business.
Why, you fresh pup. If I were your father, I'd be ashamed to admit it. I watched where you got on. And it's in the middle of the semester. Bounced out on your ear, weren't you? I know your type. Taking everything you can get from the old man and not giving anything back. Only grief and gray hair.
Ah, shut up!
Mansfield, next station, stop Mansfield. Put away that bottle, kid. You're home.
The old hometown depot again. It didn't look friendly. Nobody was going to look friendly. A whole term's tuition fee shot for the 3rd time. Well, Dad would try to cover up what he felt. But she wouldn't. Not glad. I could hear her already in my imagination.
Oh, so you're home again. Guess you found out it was all a waste of time. They couldn't teach you anything in college. Maybe they ought to change things. Maybe they ought to learn from you. But make them pay, Marty, dear. Make them pay. Maybe we get back some of the money you've wasted. What do you think you are, a rich man's son? Oh, I knew you from the day I married your father. And I expect to see the day when I have to send you cartons of cigarettes up to the pen.
Well, I was going to hear it again. No way of stopping that mouth. To break the ice, I called home from the station. Busy. 5 minutes later, I called again. Busy. So I waited, and 5 minutes later, I called again. Talking. That's all she ever had under her peroxide. Talk with that cheap crowd of hers. It wasn't my dad on the telephone. He was in Baltimore working. Well, I grabbed a bus and went home. Glad. Hey, Glad, it's me. Hey, Glad. It's your loving stepson. Look at that. Didn't even bother to hang up the telephone. What a woman. Hello? What's that? Hello? Who is it? It was a man. It would be, with her. Heard my voice, thought it was Dad, and hung up. Dad had come home early today. Plenty of signs. There was the paper he always picked up in Baltimore. Cigarette stub, and I knew it was his. It was that awful Turkish brand he'd been smoking since before I was born. No one else could stand. Yeah, he came home early. They must have gone out. I wandered into her bedroom. No reason, just wandered. You know what I saw? She was curled up on the bed. Yes, Glad, curled up on the bed, sort of cuddling. No makeup. Her hair all glued up with that bleach stuff of hers, and she was dead. But dead. Somebody had broken her neck. If ever a man deserved a break, it's my dad. If ever a man deserved a decent, loving wife like my real mother, if ever a man deserved the kind of son fathers dream about instead of the mutt, the rat I was turning out to be. Well, I didn't have much time for philosophizing. I got rid of the newspaper, cigarette butt. I mussed my hair, tore my clothes, picked up her dead hand with those purple cat-like fingernails, and I scratched it across my face. Ow! You'd think she was alive the way those nails dug in. And then I went to the phone.
Police headquarters.
Hello, this is Martin Delavan calling from 22 Beach Street South.
Yeah?
I think you better send somebody around to pick me up. I just murdered my stepmother.
For Suspense, Autolite is bringing you Mickey Rooney in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hello. Say, that's quite a stack of letters you got.
Hap, that's my fan mail. Laudatory letters, paeans of praise.
You mean people like you?
Of course they like me, because I tell them to replace old narrow-gap spark plugs with wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. And naturally, they like Autolite resistor spark plugs once they try them. Here's one from Mr. W.E. Schmitz of Houston, Texas, who writes, Gentlemen, I recently switched to Autolite resistor spark plugs for my 1942 car. I've been trying other brands for years, but when I switched to Autolite, I can truthfully say I've never seen such an improvement in my 43 years in the automobile business simply by changing plugs.
Well, from an automobile man, eh?
From the sort of man who'd know that switching to Autolite resistor spark plugs means smoother idling, better performance on leaner gas mixtures, and actual saving of gas. And Autolite resistor spark plugs cut down spark plug interference with radio and television reception.
All right, Harlow. But let's not interfere with the reception of Suspense.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mickey Rooney as Martin Delavan in The Lie, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Don't get cocky with me, young fella. And just remember that you put yourself in a jam that always turns out to be pretty rugged. And let's have the story again.
Look, I've told it to you twice.
Let's have it again.
You don't have to play McTavish of Scotland Yard. You don't have to find the killer. I told you I did it.
But you make it sound so exciting. Let's have it again.
Okay. Beginning where?
You were expelled from college this morning for drinking.
They always expel me for drinking.
You took the early afternoon train at State Junction, got out here about 6, and telephoned from the station. Take it from there.
The line was busy. I took a bus from the station. I came in without making any noise. Just didn't happen to make any. From the hall out there, I hear this... I heard my stepmother talking on the phone.
To a man?
Yes.
How'd you know it was a man?
I could tell.
Smart boy. What was she saying?
She said enough.
I'd like to find out what makes enough. Well?
What makes enough? The point when you put your hands around somebody's neck and start to squeeze.
She was two-timing your father, huh? All right, go on.
I guess I lost my head. I remember grabbing her by the neck just as she heard me and turned around, and I remember her fingernails coming up toward my eyes and digging into my face. Would you say she did a good job on me? Yeah, look at these scratches.
You did a better one on her. Well, this about checks with what you said before.
Good for me.
You don't want to change anything?
I want you to take me downtown and book me.
There's no hurry. I want you to reenact this for us before a motion picture camera.
Movies? Huh, that'll be fun. Say, what's the matter? You don't look happy. Would it have pleased you more if you'd had to beat it out of me with a rubber hose?
Maybe. Maybe it would. Handpicked.
Right here, Lieutenant, in the kitchen.
Now break out your camera.
Somebody burned a newspaper in the kitchen stove. The ashes are still warm.
Now, which paper? Can you make it out?
No. The ashes are all stirred up.
Did you burn a newspaper, kid?
Yes.
Why?
Well, after I killed her, I got kind of a chill, and I thought I'd start a fire.
And then you changed your mind.
That's right.
So you just waited for it to burn out, and you just stirred up the ashes, huh?
Listen, if people were always rational, they wouldn't commit murders.
Psychologist, too, huh? Okay, set up the first shot from the hallway, Endicott, as he comes in.
Check.
Where's your father, Delavan? Where can we reach him?
I don't want him pulled into this. Leave him alone. Don't start jabbering at him, making things worse than they
Get
are.
hold of your blood pressure, Bob. It happens that you killed his wife. Now, where do we reach him?
He's in Baltimore. Henry Delavan Company, Import and Export.
Commutes every day?
Yeah, but he wouldn't be at his office now. It's long past closing time.
All set, Lieutenant. All right with you. You like your old man, huh?
Oh, I guess he passes.
And that's all?
We haven't seen much of each other since he got married again. I get expelled from different colleges, and he bawls me out, and I write him for checks, and he sends them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's make our try for the Oscar, shall we? You just go through the motion, starting at the door exactly as it happened.
Without my makeup, Lieutenant?
Very funny. Except there's a dead woman in the bedroom. You better change your attitude, kid. Hey, who's this?
It's my father, please. Take it easy with him. Dad! Dad!
What's going on in my house? Monty, what are you doing here this time of year?
Let me break it to him my way.
You shut up.
Where's Glad? Where's your mother? And what are all the police doing around here? Monty, speak up.
All right. I'll give it to you straight. She's dead.
What? What do you mean?
You know what dead means? She's dead. I killed her.
No, Monty, don't say that. It isn't true. You don't know how...
I killed her! How would you know anything about it? You were in Baltimore. You were in Baltimore, weren't you?
Gentlemen, please.
I'm Lieutenant Steele.
Lieutenant, don't listen to my boy. He couldn't have possibly...
Don't try to tell anybody what I couldn't have done. You know I always wanted to kill her. Anyway, you weren't here. You were in Baltimore until now, at your office.
I wasn't in my office.
Dad!
I didn't feel very well along about noon. I quit for the day. May I see my wife, please?
In the bedroom. What did you do for the rest of the day, Mr. Delavan?
You don't have to answer that, Dad. You don't have to say anything. I've signed a full confession, Dad.
I went to a Turkish bath, and I stayed there for several hours.
Yeah, we can check that easily enough.
Of course. I'm sorry to say that my son is right, Lieutenant. I wasn't here.
When you commit a crime, it's as though someone snapped a switch and the sun went out. Now you live in shadow. You wear faded blue denims with your number on them. You're surrounded by so much iron, doors and bars, and the bed you sleep on. You weigh every word before you say it, because it might make the difference between living and dying. Most of the time, you're angling to live. By the time I was through, I'd made sure I would die.
You did a bad thing, Marty. Why did you do it?
The important thing is that I did it. That's what we got to keep remembering. Now, don't let me down. You haven't said anything, have you?
About what?
About you.
Well, what's there to say?
What's there to... Oh, I get it. Swell, we'll keep it that way.
Oh, I suppose I ought to be able to understand what you're trying to say, Marty, but I can't. I'm so confused. They keep hammering away at me, trying to break down my story, where I was, and...
Well, that Turkish bath routine wasn't very bright. They can check on that, Dad.
They did. There's no question about that, Marty. I was there.
When?
All that afternoon, from 2 until 5.
Who says you were there? Besides yourself?
Well, the clerk, the attendants, the rubbers. Well, they all know me, Marty. I've been going there every Wednesday for months.
This couldn't be true. Everything else about the whole nightmare could have happened. It was happening. But not this. He had killed her. He must have killed her. I'd hung a perfect frame on myself because he did it.
What's the matter, son?
Dad, how would that day's Baltimore paper get into our house before you came home?
Why, it's delivered to me. I buy one in the morning to read it on the way in, and the one that's delivered I read in the evening at home.
It's that simple. And I suppose you're going to tell me that since I've been away, Gladys learned how to smoke those Turkish blowtorches.
No, but, well, you know how chain smokers are, son. They're bound to run out of their own brand sometime, and they'll smoke anything they can get their hands on.
Anything they can. Oh, sure. Anyone could figure that out.
But why talk about newspapers and cigarettes, Marty? We have only 5 minutes together.
No, don't talk about anything. What a chump I've been. What a sap. Oh, Dad. Dad, you don't know.
I know only one thing, Marty. That you didn't do it.
How do you know that?
Well, who would have known better?
What does that mean?
Why, you're my boy. Oh, you've been wild, but that was because you were so hurt when I remarried.
When she turned out to be what she was.
Oh, you don't have to keep reminding me of that, son.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I know my boy, Marty. And you didn't kill her.
Makes no difference, Dad. They got an airtight case against me. I'm going to fry just as crisp as though I did it.
I never thought for more than a second that you killed her, Marty. The way you kept jabbering. You were in Baltimore. I was here. You were in Baltimore. Like a needle stuck in a record.
Oh, what can we do now, Lieutenant?
Do? Well, it's out of my hands. You go to trial.
Trial? For what? You say you know I didn't kill her.
Listen, kid, you framed yourself too well. You didn't leave a shred of evidence that points to the real killer. You had a motive. You cleaned up every trace of someone else. And now that someone else is laughing up his sleeve.
But, wait a minute. They can't convict me and execute me for a crime I didn't commit.
Take it easy, kid.
Take it easy? You mean take the rap? You mean you'd like me to sit with my hands folded like a good little boy and let him shave my skull, slit open my pants leg because somebody else broke her neck?
Well, have you got a real idea who that somebody could be?
How would I know? Do you think I ran around with her friends? I never saw one of them. But I'll bet she had a little black book that was so full it was spilling over.
Son, I told you this thing is out of my hands. According to police routine...
But we're talking about a life! Don't you understand? My life!
And I'm trying to tell you that you're talking to the wrong man. See the DA, kid. He's the only one who can help you.
Every word of my confession was a deliberate lie, sir. A lie. See, I dictated it, and I reenacted the whole thing before the camera because I thought I was protecting someone else, see.
The real murderer?
No, but I thought so at the time, sir.
Well, what was this somebody's name?
I'd rather not tell you that.
Why not, if he's innocent?
Because I don't want him dragged through the mud.
Here's the report you've been waiting for, sir.
Oh, thanks, Endigan.
Yes, sir.
Now, look, Delavan, I'm too busy to play games. This report establishes beyond doubt that it was your skin and blood under her fingernails. That clinches it for me.
But wait a minute,
all.
don't you...
I'll see you at the trial. And I guess you know how it'll come out. So callous was this killer, so conscienceless, that not only did he freely admit his guilt, he willingly reenacted the whole ghastly thing before the police department's cameras, you've seen. Far from showing remorse for his crime, he gloried in it. You know the evidence. His fingerprints, his blood under her nails. I ask that you return a verdict that will make mandatory the extreme penalty. Death for Martin Delavan.
I'm gonna die. Dad, well, find a way out for me, will you?
I don't know
Will you
where
find a
to
way?
turn, Marty. I'd give my life to save you.
Would you, Dad? Would you sometimes, people just use that expression. I sometimes wonder if they really would do a thing like that.
Isn't that what you did for me? It's such a shame, Marty, that this should happen to us because of her. The only good thing she ever did was to bring us together again. I died.
Then You knew all about her.
For a long time. But I kept hoping.
Well, maybe she didn't appreciate you, Dad, but... but I do.
You're not so bad yourself?
Dad,
Yes?
it's probably too late, but... one part of my story was true. She had been talking to somebody.
What?
The receiver was off the hook, and there was still a party on the other end.
Who was it?
That I don't know. I picked up the receiver, and I said, hello. I heard a funny kind of gasp and then a click. Dad, don't you see? It means somebody's ear was in on that murder. We've got a witness. Somebody who knows I didn't do it. He and the guy who murdered her.
All right. Time's up, kid.
Huh?
Can't we have just another 5 minutes?
We got rules here, mister.
I'm just the right guy to be worried about rules. Shove off, will you?
Come on now.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
not make a fuss now.
Shove off, will you? Dad, did you try everything? Try everything. Take your hands off him.
Listen, just because you're going to die, don't give you any special privileges. Everybody
leave me
goes.
go.
Hey, Joe,
Dad,
come on, give
Dad,
me a
help
hand.
me.
Come on, Marty, tell me what to
Help
do.
me, Dad.
Marty, tell me how to help you.
Steele! Steele, Dr. Steele, Lieutenant Steele, tell him about the BOGO! Tell him we've got a witness! Dad, remember, it's a matter of time! I haven't got much time!
Now, look, Miss Jane, a boy's life depends on this, and we haven't got much time either.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Fine, now let's see. It was around 6 in the evening when Marty Delavan got off the train and tried to call home.
Uh-huh.
He got a busy signal. Let's give ourselves a break and say it was the same party who was on the line when he came home. Could you trace that call?
I can try, Lieutenant. A call that long would have plenty of overtime on it.
Well, stretch it out a little, kind of narrow down the field. Say 5 minutes before he called, another 10 before he gave up, another 10 to get out to the house on the bus, and then coming in, looking around, finding the receiver off the hook. Say 45 minutes. Oh, my gosh.
What's the matter?
I just happened to think. What if Mrs. Delavan put in that call? You'd have a record of it, but the charge would be on her bill. That wouldn't show the name of the person she was calling.
Those are the breaks. I'll see what I can do.
Hello.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Oh, what'd you find?
Well, that call was placed by Mrs. Delavan.
Oh,
To a Mr. William J. Simmons.
sure. What?
You see, Mrs. Delavan always complained about her bills. She never stopped saying we were cheating her. Well, we had to put a monitor on her telephone and make a record of every number she called.
Fine, fine. But what was that name?
Beginning at 5:30 on the evening of November 3rd, Mrs. Delavan talked for 39 minutes to a subscriber named William J. Simmons, 798 Shore Avenue.
That kid isn't any of the things you called him in the courtroom. I know. And I couldn't stand by and see him fry for a murder he didn't commit.
Steele, you're a fine detective, but a little too much of an optimist. Now, this weasel you brought in here, his story is only as good as the amount of proof you can attach to it.
Look, I'm no weasel. I didn't want to get mixed up in this because I got a wife and kids, see? You know what it means if your wife finds out you've been playing around?
Tell it into the dictograph.
Huh? How do I start?
With your name.
William J. Simmons, 798 Shore Avenue.
Okay. You were acquainted with Mrs. Gladys Delavan?
Yes.
You were in love with her?
Well, in a way.
Tell us what you heard over the telephone at 6 o'clock on the evening she was murdered.
Well, we were talking, just talking, see, about how we felt. Suddenly I hear this guy's voice on the phone somewhere off in her house. He yells, "Where were you yesterday? We had a date, didn't we?" Then he comes closer, still yelling.
What did he say?
Oh, all kinds of stuff, names, things like that. Then she begins to scream, "Don't, Steve! Don't! You're hurting me, Steve!" I can tell he's got her by the neck. He's choking her. I can tell he's choking her.
Come on, kid, on your feet.
Is it time?
Time for what?
You know...
I don't know anything. You're wanted in the warden's office. Come on.
What's up?
Search me. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm the guard, you're the prisoner, but I say you search me.
Do you know who's with the warden?
Well, that local Dick Steele.
McTavish of Scotland Yard.
A couple of other guys and your old man.
My father. What do they want with my father?
Search me. Hey, I said it again.
We
We ought to hold you for obstructing justice, young fellow, but I suppose you and your father have suffered enough.
So it was somebody else. Somebody else all the time.
Your description of the murdered lady was very accurate. She got around.
Who is he? How'd you find him?
Well, that's a pretty terrific story, Marty. You see, we traced the guy who was on the phone, and he heard Mrs. Delavan holler the name Steve. Now, a detective has to be smart. He's got to be a psychologist, a science bug, an incredible kind of a guy who can take the name Steve and pick a murderer out of 140 million people. So how did I do it?
Well, how?
I opened a little black address book. Remember, you tipped me off to that, and looked for a guy named Steve. And there he was, Steve Barton. So I picked him up.
McTavish of Scotland Yard.
And this time with a real confession.
How do you feel now, son?
I don't know. I've done so much thinking about what it means to die that I'm not sure which world I'm standing in.
Now, tell me, kid, what was the name of that newspaper you burned, and who did smoke that cigarette?
Dad, is all this on the level?
On the level, Marty.
Well, just to keep it on the level, gentlemen. It was the Baltimore Star, the paper my dad always reads, and the cigarette was his favorite brand. Maybe you understand now. Come on, Dad. Take me home.
Thank you, Mickey Rooney, for a splendid performance.
It was fun to do. Say, Harlow, I've heard great things about some new awards Suspense has received.
Why, yes, Mickey. The Alfred P. Sloan Award for the outstanding radio program in 1948 promoting highway safety was awarded to CBS and Autolite last week.
Well, say, wasn't that the Jimmy Cagney Suspense show of last December?
Right, Mickey. And coincidentally enough, last week the National Safety Council announced a similar award to Autolite for the same program and for their promotion of safety on the highways.
Oh, that's great going. And it reminds me, haven't I often heard an announcement on this show? Let's see, how does it go? Oh, yeah, I know. Drive carefully. The life you save may be your own.
That's right, Mickey. Yes, Autolite is proud to lend support to the promotion of highway safety. They're proud, too, of the more than 400 products for cars, trucks, airplanes, and boats that are made in 28 Autolite plants from coast to coast. And Autolite also makes complete electrical systems for many makes of America's finest cars. Batteries, spark plugs, generators, starting motors, coils, distributors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, folks, don't accept electrical parts that are supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Now again, here is Mickey Rooney.
It's been a real pleasure to be here, and I'll be listening next week when radio's outstanding theater of thrills presents Bob Hope in Death Has a Shadow. Another gripping study in
Suspense.
Mickey Rooney appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor picture Little Women, starring June Allison, Peter Lawford, Margaret O'Brien, and Elizabeth Taylor. Tonight's suspense play was based on a story by William Irish and adapted by Herb Meadow. Music was composed by Lucien Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The entire production was under the direction of Anton M. Leader. In the coming weeks, Suspense will present such stars as James Stewart, Claire Trevor, Frederick March, and many others. Make it a point to listen each Thursday to Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. And next Thursday, same time, hear Bob Hope in Death Has a Shadow.
You can buy Autolite resistor spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of a killer and the family which he held in a night of fear. We call it Strange for a Killer. So now, starring Mr. John Daner, here is tonight's suspense play, Strange for a Killer.
How's this, Henry?
Oh, swell. Anywhere along here. Ah, thanks, Buck. So you're sure you don't want to stop in for a minute? You haven't seen the kid yet, have you?
Gee, I'd like to, but I have to get home early myself tonight. The wife's got some kind of meeting, and I'll have to take care of my own.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Night, Hank.
Night.
All right. Hold it right there.
Oh, I didn't see you, officer. What's wrong?
You'll have to wait a while. You can't go down that street.
But that's where I live. My wife's waiting for me.
You'll be a little late.
Well, now, wait a minute.
Look, will you keep your voice down and stay back? You'll get hurt if you don't.
Oh, you after someone?
Roy Jaleska.
Jaleska?
That's right.
And he's been living in this neighborhood? Where?
Right across the street, down 3 doors. There's a cop every 10 feet from here to the river. You better go back in that drugstore and wait. Call your wife if you want.
Yeah, I think I'd better. Where'd you say he was?
Cross and down 3 doors.
Yeah. Well, we're in the apartment house right next to it. You don't think there'll be any shooting? No?
Just tell her to stay inside and keep her door locked. She'll be all right.
Oh. Thanks.
Henry!
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, it's that Jaleska guy they're after, you know. Been living in the boarding house right next to you.
Yeah, I know. How long has it been going on?
They've been here almost half hour now.
A half hour? What are they waiting for?
Don't ask me. I got here about 5:30 when the police were just coming in. It only took about 5 minutes to cover the whole block. And a party of 6 or 7 of them went in after them.
And they haven't come out?
No, I've been watching.
Why, I wonder? You haven't heard any shooting?
No.
We ought to hear something by now.
Does seem funny, doesn't it? Unless he got out of his room. You couldn't get far.
Oh. Well, I want to get Jessie on the phone. She'll be wondering why I'm late.
Sure.
Funny.
Hello?
What's the matter, honey? I thought you weren't going to answer.
I was looking after Johnny.
Are you okay?
Just getting hungry.
Well, go ahead with this supper. I'm going to be late. Jess, I don't want to scare you, but there's going to be a little trouble next door. Now, I don't want you to leave our apartment.
Yes.
The police are after someone who's been hiding out in the boarding house next to us. Now, the whole block is surrounded, and I won't be able to get home till it's over, and you're not to come out.
Yes.
Now, there's nothing to be afraid of, Jessie.
All right.
Just stay inside. Keep the door locked.
There's no need for that now. Goodbye, dear.
What? Jessie? Hello? Hello? Hey, Charlie.
Yeah?
How high is that boarding house? Is it 3 stories?
Yeah, that's right. Just like your place.
And that alley between them, how wide is it?
It's pretty narrow, I guess. But there's a cop on both ends.
And the roof. Charlie, could anyone make the jump across? Is it too wide for that?
I don't know. Why?
She didn't sound right, Charlie. Like...
Yeah?
Like there was someone with her, Charlie. I tell you, I spoke to her on the phone about 10 minutes ago, and I'm sure there's something wrong up there, Captain.
What makes you sure?
Well, she was afraid of something. I know she was. Something right there in the room with her.
Where do you live? In the boarding house?
No, the apartment house next door on the 3rd floor.
Reader? Yes, sir. Farrell's got some men going to the apartment house next to Jaleska. Stop him. Yeah.
He's in there with her, isn't he? He's in with my wife.
I don't know, fella. He could be anywhere now.
Oh, you didn't find him in his room?
No, he's not in the boarding house.
I knew it. He's with Jesse and my son.
Take it easy, Hayden.
Well, he got across the roof, didn't he? Our apartment is on the top floor. He could get in easy enough.
Maybe.
Look, let me go up there, Captain. Please, let me go up there. No, I want to be with my wife and the kid.
I'm sorry, Hayden. If it's true he'll use them as hostages to make us hold our fire, it's better that there are only 2.
What difference does it make?
Look, we're not even sure he's there. You haven't given us any real proof.
It's the only way you can make sure. Look, now. Look, if everything's all right, if he isn't there, I'll call the drugstore and have them tell you so. If he is, I'll let you know somehow. We can think of some kind of signal. You can't stop me anyway. It's my home. My wife that's in danger. I have a right to be there.
I could stop you, mister. I should stop you.
But you won't. I can go?
All right. Listen to me.
Yeah?
You may be wrong about this,
No,
but...
what do you want me to do?
Go straight to your wife. Don't do any investigating on the way. No looking down the alley or around corners. Get in your apartment. Lock the door behind you. He's trapped, Hayden, and he's scared now, and he'll kill you if he thinks you're onto him.
I know it.
If he's not in your place when you get there, call headquarters and ask for Grimes. I'll have him standing by. He'll flash the message to my car.
Yeah.
If he is there, well, there's nothing I can tell you. You'll be on your own. But don't try to signal. Now, if I don't get your call 10 minutes after you go in, we'll know.
Yes, sir.
I can say this, Hayden. If he's there, don't try anything brave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's about all. Just be careful. We want this man, Hayden. We want him badly. But we don't want anyone hurt getting him. You understand?
I do. Thanks.
Okay, Captain. Farrell's holding up his men, but he wants to know the score. Get over to my car, Reader. Have his men surround the apartment house, block every exit, put someone on the fire escape and on the 1st floor. But no noise. Do it quietly. Okay, Hayden. You can get going.
Yep.
If he's not there, get the call in right away.
Sure. Jesse? Jesse? It's me. Jess! Oh, honey. Honey, is everything okay? Is it?
Come in, Henry.
You sounded funny over the phone. I thought there was something wrong. It's okay, isn't it? Why don't you answer me, Jess?
Henry.
Where? Where?
Get your hands over your head. Get up against the wall. Don't make any noise or I'll kill you.
You are listening to Strange for a Killer, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
The money you meant to save but never actually did will never see you through an emergency. Start immediately to put regular sums aside through your bank's bond-a-month plan or through weekly payroll savings deductions. United States savings bonds are safe to invest in because they're as sure as Uncle Sam. And when you need them, you've got them.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. John Dehner, starring in tonight's production, Strange for a Killer. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I know what you're thinking, but don't you try it, mister. There's a 45.
I'm not afraid of your gun.
That's because you've never been hit. You're bigger than me, and I know what you're thinking, but don't you try it, I'm warning you. You won't ever know what it means to wish you could die till you get a slug in the stomach.
Henry.
That's all right. I know he means it.
I mean it.
It won't do any good, you know. No matter what happens to us, no matter how long you stay here, they'll get you.
Listen, they're guys just like me. Those blue suits don't make them Supermen. They make mistakes like everyone else. You already made a big one.
How?
They shouldn't have sent you.
My wife didn't sound right when I spoke to her over the phone. I came up to find out why.
Yeah. She gave it away. She's sorry about that.
Jesse.
It's all right, Henry. Please. It's all right.
Did he hurt you, Jess?
Never mind that.
She just got out of the hospital.
Would you like to see her go back?
I hope they kill you.
They might. I thought about it. I guess maybe you better start thinking about it, too, because it's going to happen the next time you make a crack like that.
Henry, don't.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. And you're going to give me the right answers. The right answers, mister. The first time you get hurt bad.
What do you want to know?
Where were you when you made that phone call?
Drugstore. Across the street.
And your wife don't sound right. Do you think maybe something is wrong?
Yes.
You want to get up here, you want to find out why.
Yes.
What takes you so long?
What?
We don't hear you coming up the stairs till almost 15 minutes after she hangs up. What are you doing all that time, huh?
Oh, no. At first, I wasn't sure she did sound like there was something wrong. It was only after I hung up and got to thinking about it that I started to worry, and then I made up my mind to come up. But that was later.
You don't stop to talk it over with the cops?
Why should I? How could I know it was you in here?
Cops all over the block looking for me, searching every building. Streets probably closed off, and your wife sounds scared over the phone, but she won't say why. Sounds like someone's with her. She don't say who. But you don't think it might be me?
Well, yes. Maybe I began to.
Yeah, but you don't say nothing to the cops, though.
No.
Just come up all by yourself.
Yes.
You sure of that?
Yes, I'd...
No! Oh, please. Please don't. Leave him alone. Oh, Henry. Henry.
It's all right. I'm all right, Jesse.
All right. What's the big plan with you and the cops?
I don't know. I don't know about their plan. I don't know what they're going to do. But they know you're in here.
Don't stop, mister.
I did go to the police when I thought it was you here with my wife. I don't think they believed me at first, but I talked the captain into letting me come anyway. If you weren't here, I was supposed to call him right away.
And if I was?
Nothing. Just wait, and if they didn't hear in 10 minutes, it meant I couldn't call. You were in this room.
You old lady. Go get the kid.
No.
No, why do you want him? We'll do anything you say. You don't need to touch our kid. You look okay. You don't want to hurt the kid.
Get him, lady.
Henry.
It's all right. I'm sure of it. You haven't got much time, Gillespie. You know it. Killing our baby is something you wouldn't do. You can bring him in, Jesse.
If you say so.
You're so sure this is the end of the line for me. And those cops down there, they're so sure. Well, I'm telling you, I got lots of time, and you're going to help me take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, back up to the wall and peel off that jacket.
What?
Come on, take off the jacket, throw it on the floor.
Sure. Why not? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything. You're going to take it for a while.
What do you mean?
You don't see it, huh? I'm kind of surprised.
Well, I don't see any way out for you, if that's what you mean. They know you're here.
Yeah, they know I'm here. You made sure of that, didn't you? So they're covering every way out. Doors, windows, alleys. What do you suppose would happen if I tried one of them?
I think they'd kill you.
Yeah. I start out that window, and every cop down there comes to make sure I don't finish the trip. Maybe a couple come running up here. That leaves lots of cops down on the bottom of the fire escape and a couple of cops up here in the room. But not many anywhere else, huh? In the alley or in the streets or down near the river. They'll all be watching a guy in the fire escape, won't they? And the guy in the fire escape, He don't need to be me, does he?
It won't work. You're crazy to think that'll work.
I gotta take that chance now. You're going out on that window, mister. And you're gonna take your time doing it.
They've seen me. They know what I look.
They saw a guy in a leather jacket right close up. Now you're a guy in a white shirt 3 stories over the street coming down a fire escape. That makes you a different guy. That makes you Roy Juleska. A little guy. Bring him in.
He's asleep. You won't. He's asleep.
What's his name?
Johnny.
Johnny. It's a nice original name. It's a cute little kid, too. I don't guess you're gonna put up any arguments, huh, mister?
No. No arguments.
Yeah. I'll be right here with the wife and the kid until I see our little scheme is working, so don't you try no tricks on the way down.
No.
What does he mean? Henry, what's going to happen?
You can read about it in the papers, lady. Now go turn out the light.
The light?
Turn it off. But don't you try nothing, neither one of you. You got your kid in here now, and there's no telling who'd get hit if I had to shoot wild.
Turn it out, Jesse.
Henry,
Come on, come on. Now you, the window. Okay, they're all waiting. Get going.
You can't let him go out there.
Jesse, it's all right. Hold on to Johnny. And wait for me. It'll be all right.
Henry.
I stepped out onto the iron platform. Below on the street, I could feel every eye on me.
Hold up, Jaleska! We see you! Don't take another step!
And then I knew there was a part of the plan he hadn't told me. I jumped back against the wall. But it was already too late. From the window behind me, Jaleska fired down into the police. Their guns flew up automatically, and every one was aimed at me.
There's pain. Pain. Came from everywhere. There were waves of pain. Voices. Voices I knew.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Let him alone.
He's losing blood. I've got to get a doctor.
You'll get a doctor, lady.
Well, why don't you go? What are you waiting for? Haven't you done enough? He's been shot. He's hurt, and you just stand there. I thought you wanted to get out. Well, get out! Get out!
Jesse.
Henry, it'll be all right. Don't try to move, darling. You'll be all right.
Is he gone?
Please.
No, mister, no, I ain't gone. Our little scheme don't look like it's gonna work. It should have. No reason it shouldn't. But they're moving up on the stairs right now.
Oh, don't move, Henry. We'll get a doctor. It'll all be over in a minute.
Yeah, you're glad, huh?
No. No, I'm not glad. It's ugly, all of this. I feel sorry for you.
Don't, lady. I've been running for a long time. I think it's gonna feel good to stop. It's a funny thing when they're after you, when you're running away. You look the same, you act the same as you always did, but it's different on the inside. You're tight, twisted. No matter what you're doing, you can't relax. You can't get a good deep breath. Yeah, I think I'm glad.
Jaleska! Roy Jaleska!
Those guys. Gonna do a lot of bragging tomorrow.
We know you're in there. Come out with your hands up, or we're coming in after you.
So they finally get me.
You killed a man.
Yeah. Yeah, but one day you're just a guy, and something happens and you're a killer.
Won't you go now, please?
Sure, I'll go. Why not? Don't make much difference now, huh? Buddy, listen to me. You know what I mean, don't you? You're just a guy.
Yeah. Put your gun down. Maybe they'll give you a chance.
What chance? I've been waiting for a chance all my life.
Give her the gun. It'll be better.
Look, forget it. Will you get out of the way, lady? I'm going out.
You wouldn't try. Oh, why don't you let me have your gun?
Get back. Get way back.
Jesse?
It's all right, Henry. It's all right.
That's it. Stay there. You'll stay. Just like that.
Okay, son. Hold it right there. Don't come any farther. There are 6 guns on you, Jaliska. You haven't got a chance. Now drop that thing and come down with your hands over your head.
Jesse,
Yes.
why didn't it work? They shot at me. And then there was at least a half minute when he could have got out that door. Why didn't he? What made him wait?
Oh, don't talk, darling. It's all over now.
No. What happened? Tell me.
When the police fired, he started for the door. But he came back, Henry. He went out into the fire escape and lifted you in the room. Then he started for the door again, but it was too late.
Is he all right?
I don't know. I think so. Will you get a doctor, please?
The one's on his way. All right, take it easy, mister. You're going to be okay. Just lie easy.
Yeah. Sure. It's funny.
Huh?
No. Not funny. Strange. Strange. For a killer.
Suspense, in which Mr. John Daner starred in tonight's presentation of Strange for a Killer. Next week, tune in again for radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Robert Essen. The music was composed by René Guéraguin and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Tony Barrett, Eve McVeigh, Jack Crucian, Leonard Weinrib, Charles Seal, and Tom McKee.
Tomorrow night on CBS Radio, hear The Scientific Touch on the FBI in Peace and War, a new wrinkle in criminology and an exciting wrinkle in countermeasures. Remember, on most of these stations, every Wednesday night, the FBI in Peace and War. Stay tuned now for Douglas Edwards with the news, followed by Disc Derby. Thursday night, The Whistler brings mystery on the CBS Radio Network.